Hey everyone, in this video we are going to see together how to solve the film model. So, first of all, we are asked to join the data from the film to the film category and language tables. So, let's begin with this. Alright, so we will open a new model, course Sakila film. And we'll begin with bringing the film table. I will copy the address as usual. We want the film. I will convert it to Google Sheet. And I will share it. Perfect. Now let's take the spreadsheet ID. And we have the film. A to Z, get columns. Perfect. I will save that. Now let's add another one. This will be the language. Okay, so the language. First we'll convert it to Google Sheet. Second, we will share it. And after it, we will copy the spreadsheet ID here, and here we have language A to Z, get columns. Perfect. I will save that. Now let's perform the join. Join film language. Perfect. And from the film to the language, so the language ID is equal to the language ID. Add join, save. Let's prepare and preview. Alright, so we have here the film assigned by the language. Perfect. Now let's add we have two more tables. We have the film category, which join from the film to the category ID. So this will be the first one we will have to join. So let's save it as Google Sheets. And let's prepare already also the second one. So we have the category. So I will convert this as well. So save as Google Sheets. So this will be film category. And in the Google Sheets we have the address, so I will share both of them. And also this one. So the film category, we have this spreadsheet ID, and I will take the sheet name and it's A to Z, get columns. Perfect. I will save that. And now let's perform the join. So this will be the join to the film category. We have to select the join. We'll begin from the join we already did. We will connect the film category. So the film ID is equal to the film ID. And this will bring us the film to the category. So now we can add a file for the category. And the spreadsheet ID alright, and the range is category A to Z, get columns. Perfect, I will save that, and now let's perform the last join. Join category. So we start from the join film category, and we are connecting the category so that the category ID is equal to the category ID. Add join, save, prepare and preview. Perfect. So we can see here also the category ID and the name. So this is the name of the category. We will have to make here a couple of renames because we have the name of the language and the name of the category. So we will do it in a second. So okay, so we have to rename the title to film title, the description to film description, and we also add the name of the language to language name and the name of the category to category name. So let's add a rename column. So the title should be film title, and this should be film description. And we wanted to, in the language, we want to rename this to language name. And here, name 1, this will be category name. Perfect, let's save that, prepare and preview. So here is the category name, here is the language name, and we have here film title and film description. Perfect. And add a column to describe the film length. Okay, so we have to do here an if, to perform an if. So we'll do that by add column step, let's call it film length description. So the title will be film length description, that's fine, the column name, and the type will be string, and let's add our expression and functions. We will go to the logical and we will take the if function, and then from the calls we have the length. So if the length is lower or equal to 75, so we want to get short. If the length is greater than 75 and the length is also lower or equal to 120, So we want it to be medium. Else, in the other case, or if it's greater than 120, we want to write long. The last parameter is for the else, so I don't have to do another condition. And so let's preview. We have short, long, and we have also the medium somewhere. Perfect. Let's save that and return preview. So here is our column, and if we want to make sure, right, we don't have any medium length. Let's see that it's not a problem. To make sure, we can go to the film, and as you can see, I have here a film which should have been a medium, so we have a problem. So our problem here might be that the length column is not the type of number. The length column maybe is in type of string, and if this is the case, this might cause our problem. So I will go back to the film and let's search for the length. Alright, here it is, and it's a string as I suspected. So let's change it to number, and we have to save this, and we have to save this as well. And let's go back here and let's prepare and preview now, and let's see if that solved our problem. Alright, let's check. Alright, so now you can see that we have it fine. So the problem was that the length column was in string type and not in number type. So remember this, that the types are important. So if you are doing calculations, pay attention that the type of the columns you are working with are fine. So add flag columns for each spatial feature. We have commentaries, behind the scenes, deleted scenes, and trailers. For example, has behind the scenes 1 or 0. For each movie, for each row, we will have to check if each of these spatial features exists, and if yes, to check 1, if not, 0. Let's see how we can achieve that. I will add another step of add column. So this will be behind the scenes. The column name will be has behind the scenes, and the type will be integer. And we can perform it by check the column that contains the list of spatial features for each movie, and check if in this column we have the behind the scenes. We will take the string function. We have to search. So for the search we can use the char index. Returns the starting position of string 1 within string 2. So as you can see, the text here, the list of spatial features, begins with bracket. So the bracket will be the 0 position. So the result we are getting, if one of the features is included, will be greater than 0, because the first is bracket, and then the position can be 1 or something that greater than this. So if the position that we are getting from the char index will be greater than 0, we can understand that this movie, this row, contains this spatial feature. Let's see that and then we will understand. So the first one is behind the scenes. You just have to see how they write it. So behind the scenes. So we can do it if we want to prevent mistakes of lowercase and uppercase. We can just do everything with lower and then put also lower here. We have here the lower columns, spatial features, here it is. So now it is checking if there is the behind the scenes inside spatial features. Let's preview this. So in each of these columns it didn't find it. Let's search. Okay, here we have behind the scenes. Let's see that it worked. No. Let's see that I wrote it correct. Behind. Alright, I forgot here the N. So let's preview now. So this we expect to see the behind the scenes. Alright, so you can see in position 15 we start to have behind the scenes. So if that char index is greater than 0, we will know that we have the behind the scenes. So I will add here now an if, and I will say if this index is greater than 0, so yes we have, else no we don't have. And I have to put another bracket. Alright, let's preview this. So as you can see it didn't work. Alright, sorry, the bracket should be here and it should be like this. So just a second. Oh, sorry, it should be like this. Alright, let's preview. Alright, so as you can see we got one in the movies that have behind the scenes, for example this one here, behind the scenes, and the others, for example the two first ones, we got 0. Perfect, so we will apply that. And now we will do that for each spatial feature. So has deleted scenes, and add column, has deleted scenes, and the type is integer. And let's do the same. First we will take the char index. So we want to search now deleted scenes, and we want to search it in a lower of spatial features. Let's preview first this. So as you can see, part of the movies have it and part not. And here we will add the if. So if this is greater than 0, so 1, if not 0. Let's preview it. Perfect. So that's worked fine. Apply, refresh, and save. Now we will add another one. Add has trailers. Add column. First we have the char index. So now trailers in lower of spatial features. Let's preview this. Part of the movies have and part not. So now I will add the if. So if this is greater than 0, so 1 if not 0, as we did. So when we will preview it, perfect. Apply, save, refresh, save. And the last one, add commentaries, add column, has commentaries. It will be integer. Commentaries in lower of spatial features. Let's preview this. Okay, perfect. Part has and part not. And I will add the if now. If this is greater than 0, 1, else 0. Let's preview. Perfect. Apply. Save. Perfect. So now let's save and prepare and preview to see everything. Alright, so let's take an example for the last one. So here we have trailers and deleted scenes. So we expected to see trailers and deleted scenes. Perfect. And here we have our description for the lens. We joined all the tables. Let's take another example from here. We have commentaries and trailers. So we expected to see this also here. Trailers and commentaries. Perfect. So actually we did this. So that's it for the film model. I will just save it. Perfect. This is for the film model.